Ladies and gentlemen, the RT Boxing Show with Mr. A. Post-fight recap segment number 25 will begin shortly in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Enjoy. It's the RT, the RTT, the RT. being a knucklehead over here, I am Mr. A. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for not clicking off this show when we singing. A new viewer, please give a thumbs up. Please become a new subscriber. We are talking Roman Andreev defeating Craig Evans, what could be knockout of the month, maybe even the year, folks. Light switch, Craig Evans neutral system just like that. It happened in round 9. These two guys were beating the hell out of each other. Both these guys are come forward fighters. Now, the thing that was good in this fight was, like I said, both are come forward fighters, but Roman is a better come forward fighter, while Craig Evans could hold his own, but he's a better outside boxer who can mix it in when he needs to. But fighting a whole style, like I said, when he needs to, he gets good at it. Now, round 1, Evans decided to be on the outside boxing, but all the way to like round 3, 4, 5, around 3, 4, Roman was just putting the pressure on him and just putting some shots, and they're just both pull back, countering, hitting each other's, beating the hell out of each other's ribs, beating the hell out of each other's faces. These guys were going back and forth, jab for jab, body hook for body hook. The only punch they didn't throw at each other was uppercuts. But Evans threw a few uppercuts in there. But this was an entertaining fight. Now in round 5, Evans, because his corner's like, dude, you need to go back to boxing, dude. Go back to the outside like you did on round 1. And once in round 5, once he started doing that, the fight, you could see it got a little harder for Roman. He wasn't able just to come in. Now, what Craig Evans' problem is and what it was in that fight, he stays inside too long, and his movement is, because he has way better legs than Roman. He was able to use the ring very well, but his two, like I said, even though he used the ring well, his movement ended up coming his downfall, and his other downfall, he stays inside too long. They'll be fighting like that. He'll be on the outside. He'll come in. He'll score some nice 1-2, but he'll stay in there with a 3 and a 4. And by that time, Roman just crack him and just disrupt that whole combination. All he had to do was 1-2 and move again. If he would have done that, it would have been hard for Roman to actually catch him. Now, the other problem with his movement was he didn't move laterally. He moved back, and he put himself against the ropes or really close to. He took away his space to operate in by moving back. It just allowed Roman to basically trap him against the ropes, and that is what happened in round 9. Like I said, round 1, Evans still in the outside box. From round 2 and 3, these guys going back and forth. And like I said, Evans is good to hold his own, but he's not an inside fighter dominantly. While that's Roman's special. Andreev, he's a better inside fighter than he is an outside fighter, And Evans chose to fight Roman's fight. Now, was Roman pressuring him into that fight? Yes, but there's many many moments when Evans escaped it. But then he started, and of course, the body shots did have something to do with it. Andreev was just putting in body work. They both were putting in body work, beating the hell out of each other. I tell you, this could be fight of the month. It's definitely one of them. It's definitely one of them between this and Dorticos and Gasev. It's fight of the month, folks. Those are probably like the 2 leading fights of the month. All on the same day. But like I said, in the 9th round, like I said, all the way up until like that 4 and 5, Evans started to stay on the outside, and he was able to box him. But even when he was boxing good, he stayed in there mid. When he got pressured into an inside fight, he stayed there too long. He's too long, and he was just getting cracked. Right? 1-2, and he get cracked on the 3rd and the 4th. But in round 9, round 8, he's doing boxing. He's doing good on the outside. Then round 9 comes. And then he moves himself to the ropes. And by the time he tries to to go to the left, there's no room for him to go. So Roman just gets him, boom, hits him with a right hand, and I swear it just light switched because Evans seemed perfectly fine. He was not hurt. It just that one punch, boom. He did one of these. He got hit again, and that's when the ref just came in. Because, like I said, he went from this to just, he was out. Like I said, I don't know how he stayed up. Because he wasn't leaning on the ropes. He was like, and the ref just great stoppage by the ref because Evans could have been seriously hurt. But that fight was for the WBO International Lightweight belt, and Roman, who is he was number 3 by the WBO and number 5 by the IBF. So the lightweights, that's the lightweights. Who is the the IBF champion is Robert Easter Jr. So this guy might make a play for Robert Easter Jr. And Robert Easter Jr. gets inside and he'll bang. And Roman, that's his specialty, inside banging. So that could be a good fight. Number 3 with the WBO, and that's the route he went. He has WBO International, and the WBO is vacant, and that's Beltran is fighting for that next. So who knows what will happen, and everyone's thinking Lomachenko is going to move up to fight for that WBO if Beltran wins, but now he's talking about fighting Linares, which makes sense. Fight Linares. If he beats Linares, gets that belt, you're guaranteed an in-house fight with Raymond Beltran, top rank. So why go for an in-house fight right away if you could get one belt, come back home, get another belt? Now, Andreev and Lomachenko, that'd be interesting. With Lomachenko's movement, because Evans' movement gave him some problems. Lomachenko's a mover, but will Lomachenko be able to pity pat and survive the body attack? We don't know. Leave a comment down below. Do you think Lomachenko could survive Roman's body attack? This is Double RT Boxing. We'll see how many of you answer the question. And also, please subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Thumbs up. I am Mr. A. This is the post-fight segment number 25 for the Double RT Boxing Show. Delivering hits, baby. Hits.